Hey, welcome back everybody, One Night Sniper here. We're doing a Let's Play for XCOM 2. Okay, so in the last episode we took out one of the alien facilities, reduced the Avatar project by one. It's not going to be too long before we need to take out another. But I was pleasantly surprised with, I don't want to say how easy it was, but it was nowhere near as hard
transmissions lately.
as the black site.
Sounds a little like German, but it's hard to tell.
That's interesting. Bradford, thanks. Threw me off. But yeah, so it wasn't nearly as hard as I thought the black site was. So that was good. The only thing that made it hard was that Archon that was there. So we got a lot of stuff coming up here. Most notably, well not notably, with the Berserker Autopsy will be first. We're clearing out another room in 4 days. We don't have a supply drop for a while, and we are all out of supplies. We've got a decent amount of intel, so we'll just do some base management stuff in this episode. It may be a short one, because I don't know... There we go. I don't know how quick a mission's going to come up after you do one of these alien facilities. I don't know if it resets their like counter or not. So the only thing we have available to us is the DLC stuff. Alien Alloys is expiring here pretty quick. And the wreckage is... got 15 days. I'm thinking we go ahead and take this opportunity to make contact. We already have a radio tower here, so making contact shouldn't be that expensive. Conversely, we could also go into New Australia. Well, that might be better. There's no site there, though. Oh, we don't have a radio tower there either. We'd have to build that. But I think that would give us the fire when ready. Which, all experimental ammo, grenade, and weapons proving ground projects are completed instantly. That seems pretty good. But... because of the Avatar project, I say we just get this other facility ready for us. Which I can't do because it's going to cost me $70, is that right? No, it'll cost $70 to... I'm guessing build the... build the relay. I'm really not sure. We can do this now for 40 intel, so let's do that.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Attempting to establish local, regional...
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing. As if the typical muton wasn't aggressive enough. This hulking beast seems dangerous even in death. I will be more than happy to dispose of it once I file my report.
Yeah, you do that, Tigan. Okay, so we got a new item available, which is going to be Overdrive Serum. Let's take a look at this autopsy, codename Ragnarok. It's kind of cool. This species was quickly tagged by our forces in the field as a berserker, based on its often irrationally aggressive behavior on the battlefield. Upon initial examination, it's difficult to ignore the extreme muscle growth present throughout the specimen, leaving little need for extensive armor or even conventional weaponry for that matter. I suspect the added bulk of the subject to be the direct result of an intentional protein deficiency engineered by the aliens explicitly to create the hulking mass we see today. As for its behavior, I can only infer that this was intended as well, as the aliens are well within their capability to manipulate the endocrine glands or equivalent for the purposes of hormonal behavioral control. In any case, this is an extremely dangerous and unstable species, best avoided by our troops at anything other than long range. So far, we've been able to do that. We've taken all these big-ass dudes out pretty quickly. Okay, the Overdrive Serum. Derived from the adrenal glands of the Berserker alien. It's gross. Boosts a soldier's nervous system, resulting in greater mobility and significant damage resistance for multiple turns. Overdrive Serum can only be used in combat once. It will be removed from the soldier's inventory permanently once activated. That's interesting, and it's probably something I wouldn't mind keeping on hand as an emergency. Like those times when I know we're going to get hit. Alright, so we can already do a plasma rifle, which would be pretty cool. Powered armor. Let's get this Archon done. Yeah, let's do the Archon. It's only going to be 5 days. I'd like to know more about it if possible, so let's do that.
Product of an extensive fusion of both alien biological materials and advanced mechanical support systems. The Archon is an unusually ornate design by alien standards. With an air of authority spurred by its distinctive appearance, I can only assume the aliens intended it to be something of a herald to the other forces.
And then we're probably going to want to do the plasma fairly quickly. I've actually never done the plasma before. So that's looking forward to that one.
My involvement in the chip development.
Sorry, Tiger, I don't have time for that. Okay, alien machinery is now done. We still can't do much with it. That'll leave us with one engineer, right? We've already staffed someone at Resistance Comms, so what's the upgrade cost us? 125 supplies. So we're not going to be able to do that for a while. And are we going to have the power for it? That's the other thing. It's going to add 4 to our load. We will, so far. We can always upgrade this guy. It's going to be another 150 supplies. Though power conduit is much easier to attain. But that would require additional engineer. This one just boosts it. So this would be better for us. However, resources are limited, so we'll have to see. But we are going to need to expand our resistance comms fairly quickly. Also, we've got some facilities we need to build. Maybe better if I get rid of this and build a new power relay instead of upgrading that one. Though I think I heard that if we place a facility here, it doesn't actually use any power. I think that was something I'd heard, so that may also be another avenue to go. It's going to be a full month on that, since we only have the one engineer. Let's see, how many people are injured? Let's take a look. Maybe we could spare that engineer.
New orders, Commander?
These guys will be done pretty quick, and then we can go ahead and move that engineer.
Signals coming through clear.
Alright, that increases...
Regional contacts located.
That increases our income by 70. We're going to need to make contact here as well. Once we get space for it. That's going to be the only site we can go after. Then after that one, we jump to here and here for that one. Which we're going to have to do, I think, fairly quickly, and that's another avenue of reducing this comes up. But we do have supplies now, so technically I could go ahead and build this relay. It may add on spy ring for us. Do I want to spin that now, or should I potentially upgrade our power? This was more than 125. I think I'd go ahead and make contact here. Or, I'm sorry, build this and then we make contact, because this would cost us 80 intel, which I can't do now anyways, and we'll just do this. Or I won't do that because that costs 100 supplies, not 70. Alright. Well, we'll keep our 80 supplies, and if we need to, we'll upgrade our power center. Trying to think if I want to start getting some of this DLC done. I think that mission is opened up now. So let's get these alloys.
Avenger plotting new course.
Because I think I can actually sell those if we need to, so. Alright, Jack has been trained. Alright, it looks like all of our soldiers got returned to us, so now we've got a new guerrilla operations. I would love a new engineer. So this one reduces retaliation counter, I don't care. Another engineer will counter dark response. But I think I have one that's going to increase the avatar counter, which I just have to go for, I think. Yeah, that'll give us supplies. I think I have to do that one. I cannot afford 2 blocks being added at this point. So we're going to be going on Operation Buried Choice. It's aptly named because I don't have much of a choice. Theoretically, with this supplies, I could probably afford to hire an engineer if that's the route I wanted to take. But we could also use the supplies as well. We have a lot of projects we need to get done. And we have the engineers to do what we need to do now. They're not holding us back. It's supplies that are holding us back. So let's go ahead and prep up for Operation Buried Choice.
Setting course for Sector 6, Eastern Europe.
Looks like the same place where we just took out the facility. Alright, start from scratch here. Alright, let's take Michonne back out. She's shaken. Maybe we can get her healed up. Michonne, you're going to use a different weapon, though. Or do I want to keep... do I want to keep the stutter mag on you? Or go mag rifle? This would increase her aim. Broadside. Just go magnetic rifle. Let's give her 2 time. Go back to the mag rifle. That's all good. Let's throw on battle scanner for you. Now let me remind myself what skills she has. Inspire, Soulfire, and Insanity. Okay. Jack O'Neill's gonna cut his teeth on this mission. I'm going to take 2 Grenadiers, so we're not going to give him that one. He's going to get the baseline one. And let's give him the smoke grenade. What other Grenadiers do we have? Is it just... Oh, Big Nasty Mills. We don't like. Take him. Take that guy. And maybe this is the time I go ahead and take our 80 supplies and build the advanced grenade launcher. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Might have been a mistake, but I already made it, so we're good to go. Let's see. Make sure that switched it out for him. Advanced grenade launcher. Okay, good. We need to take a ranger. Let's take my boy Jack Bauer. He never disappoints. I'll be the one to keep this together. Go Bugs Bunny for you, and you don't have anything else you're going to equip. And actually, let's switch out to those axes. Alright, Jason Voorhees is going to go with us as well. Just gotta remember he has death from above, so kill an enemy at a lower elevation with your primary weapon causing only a single action. I need to remember to do that. And let's throw in a specialist. Let's take Mackie. He's got the field medic. And you are going to go with mag rifle. And let's see, I don't know if I picked up any weapon upgrades or not. Did not. Still don't have any personal combat sims. Alright, these guys look ready. I think they'll do an awesome job, except for Mills. He's always looking for a way to disappoint you, so be ready for that. Okay, so he needs his Overwatch shots going to be increased. I like these additional skills. I just have a hard time remembering what they are. I gotta remember that you have Phantom, Mills. So you're my scout after we get it revealed. And if any of you were a fan of Stargate, I don't know if anyone is, I was. Jack O'Neill was the main character from that, and I got someone actually created a voice pack mod for him. So this will be the actual Jack O'Neill voices from the show. But alright guys, we're going to end the episode here. The next episode we'll be taking on Operation Buried Choice. It's just rated as difficult. We do need to hack the workstation in an event facility. That is our goal in this one. Alright guys, tune in next time for Operation Buried Choice. I know you have a choice in where you watch your XCOM 2 Let's Plays, and I thank you for choosing the One-Eyed Sniper. Peace!